Alright, first combat here will be old Tarsteinson against Monty Kukolai. That'll be a 2-to-1 attack. 8 for the cavalry, 2 for old Tortelson's leadership. Nice little attack there. That's why we came on down. We're looking for a good die. We'll try this. We'll try this one. 2-to-1 attack. 2-to-1 attack. We need a dice tower. It's a 1. I think I don't even do nothing. All right, let me see. DD, 2-to-1, DD. So he will be dispersed. Or not dispersed, disrupted. Disrupted. Remember that. Disrupted in the fog. Alright, nice little result there. Next will be ARW. Let me look at this real quick. Swedish ARW. Oh, we do have a designation there. Alright, the ARW unit there is the zoom on the Gate Owl, King Spore, and Billinghausen. Alright, for all you detail buffs, there you go. We're going for a D left wing. Oh, now he is disrupted, so we get to use a charge. Gotta look at some rules. Be right back. Alright, unfortunately, the rules state that you can only charge disrupted infantry, or infantry that isn't disrupted if the whole army's been demoralized. So no good on that, but that'll still be a 2-to-1 attack for the Swedish heavy cavalry. Here we go. The 5. 2-to-1 with a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 is no effect. Ain't that a killer? Huh. No effect. Alright, there you go. Next one will be a 8, 9, 10, another 2-to-1 versus Del Bistro. It's Banner and his heavy cavalry. I think I want another die. Oh, he gets a 4 on his 2-to-1. 2-to-1 with a 4. 1, 2, 3, another no effect. Wow. Alright, just kind of standing around. Oh, hold on a second. We're getting too far ahead of ourselves. That was a bigger attack. So we'll keep the die roll. But that will be a 8, 9, 10. Ooh. 15. 21. Yep. 8, 9, 10. Hold on a second. Yeah, 21. Versus a 5, so that would make that there a 4-to-1 attack. Okay, glad we caught that 4-to-1. Get a little bit eager beaver, I guess. Oh, 4-to-1 with a 4. Defender dispersed. That's all that is. All right. Huh. You would have figured it would have been a little bit more than that, but we'll see what's up. There you go. A couple dispersed. Oh, all dispersed results. So the Imperial Cavalry got caught out in it. Not a bad result, I guess. There you go. Alright, that will be it for the Swedish combat. Going over here to the rules just to make sure I do it all the right way. Alright. Combat phase, second player turn, which would be the Imperials. They'll start off with a rally phase. Huh. No good. Could be a big loss of victory points for the Imperial player. We'll see how they will respond. But can't rally. These guys are projected zones of control. So that will be it for the rally phase. Artillery. Now we can shoot off a battery or two. This is over their heads. Alright. So we will try, I guess, battery A. Firing first. And he'll go against, who do we need to fire at? We'll be right back. Alright, remembering that in the fog, we only have a 2 hex range. So it'll be, we'll go for a turtle sign. Turtle sign, I call him. With a 6, no good. A die roll of a 6 and a 2 hex range is a nothing. Alright, what other kind of batteries do we have at our disposal? This one up here. We can fire over everybody's head, but again, can't fire in the fog. Again, can't fire in the fog. Alright, so that will be it. The artillery phase, and will be our movement phase. We'll be taking the march markers off of these units. We might put them back on. We'll have to see what's up. Alright, Imperial Movement. B4. Alright, major game note. And that is that fog does not affect disrupted units' movement. It only affects, I think, when your whole army is disorganized. Let me see here. Then they can move 4. Let me see here. Demoralization, yep. So when you're demoralized, and that don't have no effect on the fog. Just when you're demoralized, you can move 4. Alright. What the fog does do is have all movements. So now all my regular movements are halved. And there's a less chance that these guys, when they want to rally, there's a -1 in the rally roll. So that's the effect of the fog. We're going to double check that. But I'm glad we caught that now before we moved. Huh. Oh boy, what happened there? Did he just move and use all of his movement points in the fog? I believe he did. Ouch. Game reassessment. We'll be right back. Alright, damage wasn't all that bad. We will just have to redo this attack, but these guys here can go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they can all get where they needed to be. These attacks are all good. We'll look back on this attack. Now this is where my units are before. I moved them full instead of half for the fog. So here they are before. They only get half the movement rate because of the fog turn. We'll be right back. Alright, movement now adjusted for fog. We are by the book, by the book. I can't believe I missed that one. You have to look at everything. Okay. Oh, thank God for video replay. So I got everything back. Everybody's back a little bit more. This artillery couldn't get up. I used road march just to give him up another extra hex. That's all before he can go. But yeah, that artillery definitely stalled in this fog turn. Alright, now we're going to go back here and look at, we're going to turn everybody the right way. We're going to go back here and redo this. Find out what the result would have been with Banner. What his die roll was. Is really all we need to find out. We'll be right back. Alright, just like the NFL, after video review, it will be of no effect. He rolled a 4. And the original was correct, because originally I forgot to add these guys on in, so we are good. Ooh, that was close. To get too far on that one. Alright, now this is the situation. I'll have to pick up where we left off. I think we were firing cannons and figuring out what the fog, with all the fog going on, this is it right here. And the Imperials definitely dodged a bullet on that one. Fog definitely came into effect on the movement. Remember that. Half a movement in the fog. Be back. Alright, game integrity totally restored. This is the setup, and we were left off with the Imperial Movement. So we will be moving these units, but we only be moving them half their movement factor. Thank God for video replay. Good thing I didn't really affect these combats, although it did affect the end one. We will be back. Alright, after the Imperial Movement phase, we're going to see what goes on here. We have some attacks coming. And we want to make a little note, a little house rule, and it has to do with these road march markers. And that is, it just didn't feel right using a certain color. So I'm going to say that the Swedes have more the ability to road march than the Imperials. There just wasn't no markers. I mean, it just did, like I said, just didn't feel right putting a marker on here. So if it's different, anybody knows that how you use those, put it on the comments. Other than that, we're going to use them color-wise. Be back. All right, getting ready for the combat phase. Like I said about those markers, these are the two markers that were road march markers for looter. So they had these two colors, and this one here, they only give me one green one. So, like I said, we're going with the color coordinated, and even on looter, I mean, I guess the orange or yellows would have been Imperial, and that would have been the Danish, but you know, the colors just mess with me. And I'm not colorblind. So anyway, oh right, well, we're gonna try to get on with some gaming here. Thought I had a whole day off, but lo and behold, we're gonna have a full house again. So we're gonna try to do what we can do when we can do it. On with the combats. See what the nobody's taking any casualties yet. No victory points. So we're gonna be back. Check out the combat. We'll be right back. All right, that'll be a 2-1 attack. We got old Wahlberg. Let me get the leaders flipped over here. Can see what's going on. That big old column of Piken shooters going on down 2 cavalries. Gonna attack him also. I know Torlesund. He's just got himself a heavy cavalry. So it's a 2-1 attack. Simple. Not many things going on with modifiers. Just added the leaders. Fog don't have nothing to do with combat. But we will check after we roll a die. You never know. It looks like that one's getting ready to pop up again there. It's a 3. Alright, 2-1. 2-2-1 with a 3. 1, 2, 3. DX. Ouch, I hate that result. Alright, exchange of disruptions. So he will be disrupted. And then I guess anybody equal value or greater. So that will be him and him. Disrupted. Then something like this. Alright. So this little attack here. These 2 units are disrupted and no longer in fighting order. I don't know much about casualties, but that's just what happened. Alright, that is the only combat that I see. And that will be the second player turn. So we will move the counter up to turn 4. Oop, leave that back there. And we will roll for the weather. Anything but a 1. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Alright, another fog turn for turn 4. Half movements. Artilleries have a short range. We will be back for the Swedish turn. Foggy, turn 4. Alright, then Swedish rally phase. Real quick phases in this game. Like I said, it's pretty basic. But we might be getting this more complicated game coming up here. From now on, we're just going to enjoy these nice, easy days. And out of all of them, I kind of like this tactical one the best. I was a fan of On to Baghdad. It was really good. Shanghai was really kind of basic. That was really abstract. But it was alright. All these are going to be abstract. And we'll have to get into the old Operation Unthinkable here in a few. But anyway, we'll come back here, and the only one that can rally was him. He's the only one disrupted. But he is in a zone of control, so we won't be attempting a rally. So we go on to artillery bombardment, and I believe all my artillery is limbered. Yeah, all my artillery is limbered. I thought he had more artillery than this. A, O, D. So yeah, we're missing artillery. What happened to our artillery? Huh? Is it back here? Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. He road marched. That's why he was okay. None of our artillery is available. So it'll be going on the movement phase. Half movement factors in the fog. Alright. They have moved. You can see what's going on here. We got a couple little attacks from these. That's just in this game. You can leave somebody hanging out to where you can get a 2 hex on them. 2 hex on 1 attack. That's basically a tactic you need here. You can see what we're going on. What I mean with all these attacks. Moving my heavy infantry on up. Another thing is this fog's really bogging my movement. I can't get that artillery to move but 1. Over here, though, we do have old leader Leslie, a nice heavy cavalry protecting the artillery. Now this artillery here, I will remove the limber marker off of. That artillery's ready to go. So we got the marker over here, and that artillery's ready to fire. What else we gotta do? Gotta put the heavy cavalry. Did not move, but is there as a garrison. I'm gonna protect that artillery, and we'll put our leader back on here. Here we go. Be back with the Swedish attacks. One here, another one here, robbing leaders. Alright, first attack. We got a 28 divided by 6. That's a good 4-to-1 attack. So we'll roll a die for that one. Get off that number 1 die. Something a little bit more chunky. There's a good roll. Oh, 4-to-1 with a 2. That is defender dispersed. Huh. Alright, one thing about this game, you don't eliminate units too often. So this cavalry just gets a little messed up. But now they're ripe for picking, so it takes a couple turns, a couple battles to weaken them up. We're coming over here with the 16, 17, 18 versus the 5 with the big 3-to-1 attack. We'll keep that die. It was pretty good for us with a 3. 3-to-1 attack with a 3 DD. Another dispersal result. Oop, got everybody all messed up now. Wargaming faux pas. Alright, that is just it. Ain't much going on. We got our first artillery unlimbered. And the Swedes have made a little bit of attack, but no casualties yet. Second player turn. Rally phase for the Imperials. Well, we got somebody we could rally there. Let's go ahead and do that. -1 because of the fog. +1 for the leader, so it'll be an even die roll. It'll be 5 or 6. 1. They're going to have no part of no rally. Alright. We have another unit here who is next to a unit. -1 for the fog. +1 for the leader. Evens it up. We'll take a new die. 5 or 6. 2. No part of it on that one either. Alright, who's he with? Does he need to be... Oh, this unit needs to be rallied. There you go. Even. New die time. Looking for that 5 or 6. 1. Nobody wants to rally. Alright, well this guy here just got disrupted. But unfortunately he's in a zone of control. No rally attempt will be made. Time for the Imperial Movement. 4. Alright, this is the after. You can see here I got my leaders protecting these units here. I'm not protecting, just adding their values. Trying to hold on that supply train. You can see I brought some infantry down here and bringing my heavier infantry on down, but you can see here his infantry is a little bit more stronger. Rule note, important rule note, and a rule note that might have changed the game. Oh, poor looter game. We're going to have to play that one again. Rule note, artillery cannot fire at disrupted units. So I guess what that simulates is the fact that they're all in a hex, but instead of in a nice tight group where the artillery would have some effect, they're all split up, and you wouldn't waste a shot on them, I guess. But so that's that rule. Like I said, here you go. Bringing some units down. trying to get him out of the way, but with the fog in effect, he only can move 1.5 or one, basically 1 hex. There you go. That's the effect of the fog. Now this unit here I just brought out of the trenches. My very last move right before I recorded. This has been set up. This gets set up. Hold on a second. Ugh. So anyway, this is set up for a while. I only get time to record every few minutes in between people coming and going and having to do chores here and there. So I just sat down there and was maybe before I locked the sun in, I brought him on out of the trenches on down just to protect my artillery there that is garrisoned with a unit that is disrupted. So not a good idea there. Get these leaders all flipped on over. I guess the word bird might have moved. Alright, coming on up the line here, you can see the cavalry are getting themselves moved out into the nice flat areas where they can run around. Not too much movement though, again, because of the fog. Old Banner get himself kind of caught out there. You might want to pull on back. There you go. Had some units who use that road march, and again, only one road march marker for the Imperials for Wittstock. If anybody's looking at this game, knows anything about it, am I allowed to use the other markers? We don't know. We're going to use it. We're just going to use the color codings the way they came. All right, that'll be it. That's it for the movement. No combats for the Imperials. They're moving back, assessing the situation. Alright, that will be end of the turn then, I'm thinking. Yeah, we look and see here. Be nice if we can get a good game flow going on and just keep on playing. That's why I release these videos, in 30 or 20 minute increments. That's the only time I get to play. I'm off work here for 2-3 months. The last 2 weeks, at least 2-3 weeks, I've been sick. Yesterday, I had a little bout yesterday, a little return. I guess the stuff went to my stomach, and if I eat the wrong kind of food, I get a stomach ache for a good 8 to 10 hours. So that happened yesterday. I didn't get to really enjoy the Super Bowl too much. Won some money, if you look at my lineups compared to what happened. Now, I did have a lineup that I didn't submit because I messed around with them that had the Bengals defense as my captain. And I also had Higgins as my captain, I think, on one of those until, you mess around with them. But I only entered 4 lineups, and what can you do? But, yeah, I made some money yesterday. But like I was saying, I only got a few more weeks, and then, of course, usually, if you'd be off work, you'd have the place to yourself. But, of course, my significant other has to have shoulder surgery. She's on with me all the time. So, luckily, I think she started a new job, but lo and behold, she was only there for a few hours. It's a work-from-home job, of course, but she's going to get herself some computers and stuff, and I get a little break in the action, get some time to actually enjoy my time off. Like I said, I ain't got much time left, and now that I'm starting to feel better, it'd be nice if we could get into a game flow. All right, well, that'll be it for the movements. They go first, they go second. We're going to move this counter to turn 5. It's going by quick in this game. 1 to 2 roll for the weather. We want some good weather. What we got here? A 4, all right. So turn 5 is a clear turn for a change. All right, we're going to turn things around. It will be the Swedes. Be right back. All right, turn 5. Rally phase. Looking over the board here, we have 1 unit that will rally. Suffer no penalties because the fog is lifted. And this fog roll is kind of goofy. I mean, I don't know about where you people live in the country, but around here the fog comes in the morning and burns off in the afternoon. And it might be that this scenario takes place. It don't tell you any increments of the time. I guess I could look up here, but maybe it's morning. I don't know, but maybe it's getting into the evening, and that's when the fog rolls back in. Who knows? Rolling for a rally, 5 or 6. Gonna have to get me a dice tower. Well, we did good on that one. All right, we got a rally here. He's back in good order. All right, next will be the artillery fire phase, and we do have us a battery Locked and loaded, ready to go. Now the thing of it is, what I need to do is get old Torkelson over there. When he's with an unlimbered artillery unit, they get to shoot twice. So just need to keep that in mind. Alright, first good order unit that I see he can fire at is this unit here in the town. And I think we want to cause a fire. So we will be rolling one die at a 2 hex range for the Swedes. Want a low roll and we don't get nothing. 2 hex range, roll a 5, no effect. The artillery has done nothing. Alright, let me see what this burning is. Oh, burning. Whenever an artillery fires into a town hex at a range of 1 to 5 hexes, and the result is a 1, the town catches fire. Oh, I had a 5. So no, we're good. Good on that. Alright. Rally. Fire. I believe it is now movement. Come on. Rally, artillery, movement phase. The before for the Swedes. Alright, we're back after the Swedish movement. And I'm not going to unlimber my artillery yet. I want to get those more on the edge of this hill here. We have unlimbered 1 still, but we have 3 more artillery on limber. We are going after that disrupted cavalry. They can't seem to get away. He's getting surrounded by some nice infantry, and I don't think he's long for this world. And over here we caught up with another little, well, you know what? Guess it's going to have to be a 1 attack on each one. Ready to go, swinging my artillery or my cavalry on out. This is the extent of the battlefield. We're back to resolve combats. Alright, like I said, old let's get this guy. Torstensson is with his cavalry, or with his artillery. See this little cannon, cross cannon flare? It means he's an artillery expert. And artillery gets to take 2 shots. We'll start with our first, I'll start with this combat up here. 16, they got a leader with them. Old banner. 17, 18. Well, that's right, we gotta do this combat differently. Combat a little differently. Banner 8, 9, 10 versus Del Maestro with a 3. 3 to 1 attack. Come on. 3 to 1 with a low number we need with a 1. Ooh, that'll be a good result. 3 to 1 with a 1. DD. Alright, he has dispersed again, which means it'll be our first casualty. Alright. We'll place him over here under the yep, under the Swedish. He definitely counts only for victory points. Doesn't count for demoralization. Oh, there you go. Alright, the next one will be a 2 to 1 attack. Well, no, that leader makes it a 5. So, that's just going to be a 1 to 1 attack. Ooh, not advisable. I guess that's what you call a diversionary attack. Oh, let me see. 8 versus a 5, 1 to 1 with a 4. Oh, 1 to 1 with a 4. Huh. It says 1, 5, 1. Alright, anyway, no effect. No effect on this. That'll be it for the combats. We will move on to the oh, we got another combat down here. This poor guy. 26. 38. 39. So this will be a maximum attack. 6 to 1. Of the 5. DD. He will be gone too. But it will be for victory points only. Won't do that with the morale. Let me get down here. Here you go. Is that right there? Yep. The Swedes are inflicting the casualties. There you go. Alright, that is it for combat phase for the Swedes. Second player turn. Well, this was no effect. That was no effect. Okay. Alright, here we go. Second player turn. It'll be time for the Imperials to move. Well, they'll start rallying. We'll rally first. Be right back. Alright then. The Swedish inflicting the first casualties. That'll be some cavalry. Got caught out there. And it's time for the old Imperials to use their cavalry, swing on around. So we'll see what's up. We'll see how we can move and maneuver to get us our first what for. Got some payback coming. Be back. Alright, finishing up turn 5 with a Swedish rally phase in their first turn. Going up here, we got one unit wanting to rally, and he gets a +1 on the die roll, unobstructed because there is no fog. And no good. He went to leader. Alright, we're coming back up here. I see 3 units. 2 of them are next to one of them's next to a leader. So one of them will get a +1. That'll be this unit right here. +1 on a die roll. He don't need it, but he will get to rally. Alright, next one will be a lone unit. All by himself, trying to get his stuff together. Come on, guys. Come on, guys, gather around. Fuck you. So, they are bailing. Alright, that is it for the rally phase. We will be shooting off some artillery on a clear day. Looking for our targets. Let me get these batteries all set up. We'll be right back. Alright, first battery A will be firing here at the old Scott Brigade, or Battalion. And he is 3 hexes away. Looking for that low number. No good. So battery A does nothing. Battery B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hexes against Banner. Gotta get a 1 or 2. No good on that battery. Battery C, he'll fire a whole way on up. I'll go for Banner also. Looking for that 1 on that long range. Nope. Artillery is no good, non-existent, no effect. Alright, now it will be the movement phase. And we'll be taking off the road march marker first thing. And we'll be looking to move the Imperial forces. Be right back. Alright. That'll be it. Units turned sideways have moved. You can see I pulled my infantry back here on top of that hill to get that big old column shifter doubling of the terrain. There you go, there. You gotta keep these guys online. Plus, we got this nice little attack going on. We're able to surround Banner. Banner got separated. So we got this nice little attack going on here. Pull down units on up the top of the hill. But there you go. Pretty basic game, you know. Kind of like the old Africa Corps. But we're having fun. Moving our units around and seeing who will come out on top. Calling this a vid. Be back with the Imperial combat. Alright, we're back. But we got some more. Pardon me 1 second. Cough button. Okay, we got some more game faux pas, but this one ain't that bad. I was just getting a little bit eager beaver again. Cruising on through, but we were on turn 5. And that's when Swedish player gets some more reinforcements. So we'll roll one day. And one thing of it is, they won't be able to go too far, so it won't have no effect on the game, luckily. Alright, turn 5, reinforcements. Yes, creators of the game, I did catch that. Roll 1 die for the left wing, and another one for the reserve. 1 to 3, no read, okay. So my left wing needs a 4 or 6. 4 or 6 for the Swedish left wing. 6, so the left wing comes on. Alright, reserves. Looking for a 4 through 6. 5, okay, all my reinforcements coming on. Once the command arrives, do not roll for it again. Alright, well, why would you roll for it again if they already arrived? So, roll once for die for the left wing and another for the reserves. Yep. Turn 5 through 10, so I get them both right now. Alright, here's the board before, and then we'll show you the after when my reserves come on. Alright then, it wasn't too bad. This is the results of my movement that would have taken place. Now, we already moved the Imperials, so we're getting ready for combat, but we forgot about the reinforcements. I didn't know if they'd interfere and how far they could move. The furthest they could move was this one right here. These infantry, or this cavalry, used a road march just to get one extra hex. So here we are. These are the reserve reinforcements that just came in. And he could maybe went one further, but I didn't feel like having no combat, so the reinforcements really didn't have any effect. Over here, the left wing reinforcements did. They came on up this road, and he was able to get all the way up here. We also got a, what's it down here? King Stall Hanksk. Sounds Polish to me, but who knows? He came in here with a left wing. They were able to get all the way up here. Now the only difference is this unit here would have been here. If they would have moved on up, and then it would have been my movement, I would have moved them here. I wouldn't have put them there for an attack. So we're up to date, ready for the Imperial combat. Be back.